Hello guys, in this lecture I have started about monoid. In the previous lecture I said about semi-group. So let's start. What is monoid? We know the identity element E. Here a semi-group containing the identity element is said monoid. Therefore, G0 is said to be a monoid if composition is associative and there exists an element E in G such that A composed E equal to E composed A equal to A for all A in G. Some examples of monoid are given here. The first example is Z plus is a monoid. Here associativity holds and we find the identity element E such that A composed E equal to E composed A equal to A. Here A plus 0 equal to 0 plus A equal to A holds for all A in Z. So 0 is the identity element. In the second example, Z dot is a monoid. Here A dot 1 equal to 1 dot A equal to A for all A in Z. So here 1 is the identity element. Let's start a theorem. In a monoid M, if an element A be invertible, then it has a unique inverse. Okay, here given that A is invertible. Since A is invertible, there exists A dash in M such that A composed A dash equal to A dash composed A equal to E, where E is the identity element. Then A dash is said to be the inverse of A. Now we see that A dash is unique. Let A dash and A double dash be two inverses of A. When A dash is the inverse of A, then A dash composed A equal to A composed A dash equals to E, and when A double dash is the inverse, then A double dash composed A equal to A composed A double dash equal to E. E is the identity element. Now we have A dash composed A double dash equal to composition is associative, so we can write it A dash composed A double dash. Now A dash composed A, that is E, and this composed A double dash. Now E composed A double dash, that equal to A double dash. But A dash composed A double dash, this is A dash composed A double dash, this equal to E. So we can write A dash composed E equal to A dash. So this equal to A dash and here this equal to A double dash. So we can write that A dash equal to A double dash. So prove the uniqueness. The next theorem is, in a monoid M, if an element A be left invertible as well as right invertible, then A is invertible. Okay, since M is a monoid, there exists identity element. Let E be the identity element. Here A be left invertible and right invertible. So let B be the left inverse and C be the right inverse. Of A. Since B is the left inverse, then we write that B composed A equal to E, and since C is the right inverse, then A composed C equal to E. Now we have B composed A composed C equal to B composed A composed C is E. So B composed A is B. Now B composed A composed C, that equal to, we can write B composed A composed C, since composition is associative. Now B composed A equal to E, so E composed C, that equal to C. So we have this equal to B and here this equal to C, so we can write B equal to C. So when A is left invertible as well as right invertible, then obviously A is invertible. Okay, now we define unit in a monoid. In a monoid, an invertible element is said to be unit. That is, if AB belongs to a monoid M and we get A composed B equal to B composed A equal to E is the identity element, then A inverse exists and that A inverse equal to B. So we say A is an unit. Okay, thank you.